Dear students, now I am going to start another important chapter or topics, modals on English grammars. It is most important for CBSE, ISC and all state boards or ICSC. First of all, I have to discuss what is modal. Modal means related to mode. That means a modal is a type of auxiliary verb. What will be the mode of the verb? That is helping verb. Then a modal is a type of auxiliary verb, or it is auxiliary means it is a helping verb that is used to express. That is, this verb is used to express ability, possibility, obligation, probability, prohibition and advice. This type of mode, we are using the modal verbs, and it is always taking place with the basic verb. Modal verb cannot function alone. So it is a helping verb, or a helping verb is auxiliary verb. Always it is taking place with the base verb. The modal verb are usually used in conjunction with verbs in order to express the aboves. Aboves have already I have mentioned: ability, possibility, obligation, probability, provision or advice. That means it is taking place with the base verb. So what are the types of modals? Modals can be classified: primary modals or primary auxiliaries, then modal auxiliaries and semi-modals. Primary auxiliaries, modal auxiliaries and semi-modals. Most important is modal auxiliaries. It is most important, but all are important. It is the most important part. Now, what are the points are to be remembered? That is, modal verb is an auxiliary verb or a helping verb which is taking place with the base verb. It may be primary modal auxiliaries or modal auxiliaries or semi-modal. The primary auxiliaries examples are be, do, have. Then modal auxiliaries: can, could, will, would, may, might, shall or must. All are the modal auxiliaries. Now, what are the points is to be remembered? We can't put anywhere according, but there must be a need. We should follow the rules, basic rule of the English grammar. Also the justification of modals. When modal is not needed, we should not put modal there. So what are the points? Modal verb is never be used alone. We can't use alone. There may be some exception. I will discuss later on. There must be a principal verb, with it. That means it will take place with principal verb. The modal verbs cannot function alone. Second point, the modal verb used in present tense. It is to be used in present tense only, not past or the future tense. Modal verb don't have any infinitive or participle form. Modal verb, we can't use to with this or participle ing. That means infinitive and modal verbs we can't use any. That is why I am written one by one. Modal verb is never be used alone. So Ria must do her work. That is must is. What is must is modal auxiliaries. That is must do means it is obligatory. It is obligatory. Ria must do her work. He might come soon. That is a possibility. That is a possibility. That means he might or she might come soon. That means do and come in the both sentence is the main verb or basic verb or principal verb, and it is taking place before, that usually it is used before the base verb or the principal verb. That is modal verb is never be used alone. There must be a principal verb or principal with it. I have given two examples. One is Ria, that is modal main verb, her work. And the type of sentence must means it is obligation. I can play. No, sorry, he might come here. That is possibility. That is possibility. He may come or may not come, but he may come. He might come soon. That is possibility is expressing. That means always it is taking place with the base verb come and do. It is the example here. Now, modal verb is used in the present tense, not in other tense, past tense or future. I can play. You may go. That is modal verb is used for only in private present tense only. Next, modal verb do not have any infinitive or participle. That is, to and ing is not allowed. To is the infinitive, that is why I am put at cross mark here, and ing cannot be, it is participle use. Next one, modal verb take the base from the verb after them. That means modal verb take the base from the verbs after them. First, you must, that is, you must here, right? It is modal auxiliaries. Must return, you must return my books within a week. Modal base from the verb after them. Thereafter must be a verb. There must be a verb written. That is why I want to say the after modal there must be a basic verb or base verb. Next, there are no s or ing or ed. What is ing? Ing is the participle use, I have already mentioned. Ed is then PP form of the verb is not allowed there. And s, when we are saying she plays, Ram eats, but Ram must eat, not eats. That means even though third person singular number, s or es is required with the verb in third person in the present indefinite tense or simple present tense, where this is used, usually use the modals, their s is not allowed. When it is taking place, main verb with taking place with the modals, when it is taking place main verb or base verb with modals, there is no s or es is allowed with the base verb. Also, if we use or if I use or anyone use the modal verb, main verb cannot contain ing. That means participle use is restricted when you are using the modal verb or auxiliary verb. When we are using the auxiliary verb or helping verb, that is participle is not allowed, s is not allowed, he or she must go, she goes, he goes. That means third person is s or es, but she must go, not must goes. She must plays, not plays. She must play. That means s or es is not, and also the PP form, past participle form is not allowed. That means s, then ing, participle form, and PP form, past participle form is not allowed with the modals. That is noun. Next, for making negative sentences, a negative word is used of the modals. That means from affirmative sentence, we want to convert in the negative sentence, or is basically negative sentence, not is transformation from affirmative to negative, or if we are using the modal verb, then modal verb can take place with after modal verbs before base verb. He can talk, cannot talk, he cannot talk, he cannot walk, he cannot walk. That means it is a modal can. Can, what type of modal is? Is the modal auxiliaries. There are three type of modals. One is primary auxiliary, secondary modal auxiliaries, and semi. That means it is under modal auxiliaries we are using can, she or he can. Then we want to negative use, that is not walk. She cannot work. That means the negative word is to be placed after auxiliary before base verb. Another example, he must not. Must is the modal auxiliaries is mentioned here. Modal auxiliaries, the after must not is placed and talk. It is the base verb or the principal verb in a such a manner. She must not talk in a such a manner. So must not talk, that is talks in the sentence. Then after must, negative word not, but before talk, that means negative word should take place after modals before basic verb. Now sometimes basic verb may be understood. It is the rare cases. I hope he will. That is, it is under. Sometimes modals are used without basic verb. That means basic verb will be understood there. There must be basic verb, but not mentioned because it is understood there. That is why sometimes with the modals they are. It is the rare cases. I will give more and more example in the next class. And the next class, I will one by one the primary auxiliaries be, do, have. Then modal auxiliaries can, could, will, would, may, might, shall, must, and all example, 2-3 example for this item is to be given. And semi-modals need, dare, and used to. All uses, all applicability will be discussed in the next class. So it is most important chapter. What is a modal? Modal is auxiliary or helping verb, and certain circumstances to express the mode we are using. We are using either mode of ability, mode of possibility, mode of obligation, mode of probability, mode of prohibition, and mode of advice which is used. And there are 3 classes of this. And what are the rules, fundamental rules or thumb rules for this? I have given example with one rule and one example or 2 example. More or less give a basic idea of the chapter of modal or auxiliary verb. In the next class, I will one by one, all auxiliaries or modals or semi-modals will be discussed with example. Thanks all of you, and requested to attend the next class also.